strobe lights for the tail lights, and some pretty cool backup lights. What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be installing the T15 Auxito backup reverse lights, and they come in at 4,000 lumens. These LEDs are 20 watt, CANBUS error free, and you might not need resistors to install these depending on your vehicle. And also I'm going to be installing these flash warning strobe brake lights. These are pretty cool. You can get these from Auxito. Just go to the link down in the description and get you a pair. Alright, so you're going to get some washers in here. And just take a look at these. I don't even have to say anything. Look at these. These are the rear backup lights. So yeah, here they are. These are the rear backup lights. These almost put out the same lumens as a headlight. We're going to install these today. So let me let you guys see the other lights up close. You got to be careful with handling these. Always use gloves because the oils on your fingers will get into the LED chips and they'll burn off. These are the rear strobe lights. These are going to send a strobe light when you're braking, so drivers behind you will be alerted and they can see you better, especially if you make a quick brake or a hard braking. Something jumps in your way and you brake really fast. This right here will alert the driver behind you. These are pretty good too, but we're going to put them up against each other to see which one is better and which one I want to keep on my car. Well, also you got to understand the state laws and everything like that. Strobe lights are not, they're prohibited on vehicles. If it's a continuous strobe light, you're going to strobe and then it's going to go to a complete brake light. So this is why it's okay. These are legal, and you got to check your state laws in case. I know in Florida, strobe lights are prohibited if they continuously blink. So first thing that we're going to do, we're going to remove this tail light. Alright guys, I'm going to show you another place where you can install resistors. You just tap into the red and black wire and you mount it to this panel here. I installed my resistors underneath the tail light housing. You won't get any burning here. I'll show you guys how it looks underneath this tail light here. This is one place you can put it, but I really recommend putting it on this back panel, and it'll be free of any debris or water or anything that may get in contact with the resistor. So this back panel is a pretty good place to put it. Resistors that I installed last week, when I first installed them, I did not mount them down. I didn't drill the holes, and they did touch against the little black rubber piece here in the front and burn a little bit. But I do recommend installing these on the inside of the trunk on that panel I just showed you. We're going to test out the strobe lights. I just installed it, so let me just go ahead and press the brake. So we're going to install these now. Alright guys, so I kind of like the The black ones? I like the black ones here. They give more of an alert to the driver behind you, so I think I'm gonna go with these. Also, the resistors, I don't think I'm gonna relocate them. They're pretty fine in there. I can't find my tape, so I might as well just leave them in there. Alright guys, so you're gonna have to take off this panel to access the reverse lights. I'm gonna be changing out the reverse lights, and I'm gonna show you the new reverse light versus the old reverse light. I'm gonna take out these little pins. You're gonna remove this. And it comes off. As you can see, it came off by itself. Easy to remove. One thing you have to remember, you put this back on, make sure this is not inside. It has to be outside, so the pull tab will allow the trunk to open. If you put this thing back on and this is inside, your trunk will not open. You're gonna have to take everything off and try to pry it through that little space. Actually, let me show you. When you replace this, you put it back on, this has to come back out through here. You put this on like that, and you push this lever back, this safety lever gets stuck in there and you can't open the trunk again. I did it before. I spent hours trying to open this trunk, and I have a speaker in here, so I couldn't climb through. Let's get into it. I'm gonna install these little backup lights here. Really bright. I actually like these. Just take that off just like that. These are the reverse lights I put on before. These are also from Auxito. They're really bright. I love these. So I'm gonna replace these. I mean, I hate to replace those lights. This end here. Stick it in where the bulb will go. I'm gonna put it in reverse really fast so you guys can see it light up. They're gonna go right inside the backup light. Just like that. I believe I will have, I'm not sure, I should put a washer on here. It wiggles a little bit. If the car is driving, you're gonna go wiggle, 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 wiggle. You don't want that wiggling like that. So we're gonna put a washer on there. All right, so I just shoved this piece right here a little bit closer to the headlight, the tail light housing. You can see here it hangs. It would hang a lot lower. I don't want that wiggling around, so I just want to push that back just a little bit so it can be close. So yeah. On my other tail light, this one is actually great because it's brand new, but you can see how the bulb just burnt this out. So you're not going to have that problem if you install these tail lights or these reverse lights. All right, let's see how much brighter the new driver's side backup or rear light is to the other. All right, now we're going to do the passenger side. From the video, you can't really tell which one is brighter because it's daytime. One is a softer white and it spreads all the way out, and this one, the new one, it's brighter. I can see that it's brighter, but you probably only could tell at night. So I'll do a night test. Found this thicker O-ring here. Instead of using the one that they gave me, I'm going to use this one here. It's a little bit thicker. All right. Let me take you guys a little bit closer. See, this tail light that I have here is pretty brand new. You might want to do a replacement on your lights, man. Like these videos that I put up is for a reason, man, because some of these things, they burn out fast. You want to upgrade your LEDs. You don't want to stick with those stock lights, because then you'll be replacing this and this might burn out, or it helps, you know, it helps the parts last longer. So let's go ahead and get that installed. Take that one out. Look at that, that's barely budging. So yeah, Auxito, get a little bit of a bigger O-ring. You see that? That's barely moving. Come over here to this side. Slight wobble. It's easier to wobble here. So if you're riding over bumps and stuff like that, speed bumps over time, this could probably come loose. Not saying that it will come loose, but I'm going to switch this out with that bigger O-ring that I have there. And as you can see, guys, look. That one looks brand new there. Yeah, that bigger O-ring made a difference. See, it's still not that snug as I want it to be. So they might want to do something about that. Well, the emergency blinkers, they strobe and they blink. Do a reverse. My final thoughts on these LEDs, the Auxito 921 rear backup lights, they're pretty bright. They put out a substantial amount of output. The only cons that I have with these is that They don't fit into the socket securely enough for me. I have speakers in the car and I'm not sure if the vibration will cause the LEDs to become loosened over time. I really like the fact that these lights do prevent tailgating. I noticed that a lot of drivers now keep their distance. Finally guys, I just want to recommend that you find out your state laws before installing lights like this. They might be prohibited in your state, so please do your research.